What's up, YouTube? It's been like a week since any of us have posted, and we want to apologize for that. We've all been really busy with different things, and me personally, I just got out of spring. I'm on spring break right now. I just got out of my second quarter of college, so hopefully within these few days, I'll be able to film a few more things and stuff, and actually get this series started. So on Sunday we created a new series on the site called #NewMeta, and originally it was supposed to be a joke between Josh and I, which was create weird Pokemon and make them viable for OU. And afterwards we thought that would be a real cool thing for the website. We ended up putting it up and everybody loved it. So the first #NewMeta Pokemon was a Doublade, and Doublade is you don't ever see it in OU. You probably see it once at every 100 battles on Showdown, and I don't think you ever see it on the actual game. Maybe if somebody's testing something out. And I want to show you today how Doublade can actually be good. But before we start any of that, we need an actual Doublade set, something to complement Doublade, something to help its weaknesses. We're going to be using the set that we posted on the site as a template, or as the actual thing that we're going to be doing. And from that, we'll be able to first build a team, then get into it in the next couple of episodes, and hopefully we can show you that it is viable. And maybe you can check out the site every Sunday for these new metas that we come out with. So let's get into it. Gonna add a Pokemon, and of course it's gonna be Doublade, first one. And we're gonna be using the set that I actually created. So we're gonna give him an Eviolite because his defenses are great. But his everything special on him and speed is terrible. So first, we're gonna start off with the moveset after we give it an Eviolite. We're gonna give him Gyro Ball, and as soon as we get into the stats, I'll show you why Gyro Ball instead of Iron Head. We're gonna give him Gyro Ball. We're gonna give him Sacred Sword. We're gonna give him Swords Dance. Oh my gosh, I can't spell today. Swords Dance. And we're gonna give him Shadow Sneak, just in case we get in a bad situation. So we're gonna give him Shadow Sneak. Right here is the most important thing off of this set. So we're gonna make it relaxed. We're gonna try to give it as little speed as possible. Make sure that that's 0. Make sure that basically it's the slowest Pokemon in the field. So when Gyro Ball hits, it's gonna do the most damage to every Pokemon out there. We're going to give its defenses 252, 252. I'm going to give that 6. A lot of people don't know, but even though it says 4, it's actually 6 remaining. You can check that in the game as well. So this is going to be our Doublade. Now we have to think of Doublade's weaknesses special-wise, because this is going to be our defensive wall. Special-wise, it's weak to fire. It can be weak to special ground hits. Can be weak to dark and ghost type moves. So we want to get rid of all of those weaknesses, or try to get rid of as much as possible with the special defensive wall. And the special defensive wall that I think would be the best would be Gastrodon, because it can take all those hits well. It can take a fire hit well. It can take it. The only hit that it won't be able to take well is a grass type hit, and you can switch that into Doublade. Doublade can do work on grass types. So we're gonna start off with Gastrodon. We're gonna give it Leftovers, and we're gonna give it Storm Drain. And I think the point of this whole team, we're gonna try to work around immunities. And with Storm Drain, Gastrodon is gonna be immune to any type of water move, and Doublade, because of its ghost steel type typing, it's going to be immune to normal and fighting moves. So around this team, we're going to be hopefully being able to work around immunities. So right here, we're going to give it Storm Drain. The moves that we're going to give it are Ice Beam. We're going to give it Scald. We are going to give it Restore. Or actually, not Restore. What is that thing called? Recover. My bad. Recover. And we're gonna give it Earth Power. That's what I was trying to remember. Earth Power. We're gonna give it 252 in HP, 252 in special defense, because this is gonna be our special defensive wall. and the rest is going to go into special attack. Or 6, my bad. And we're going to make it calm. So now we have our physical and our special wall. Now we're going to work onto a Mega. And although I love Mega Charizard, I think we should stick with the new Mega here. I think we're going to go with a Mega Scissor. Now, I hardly ever use Mega Scissor, but when I have to, when in-game people are tired of me using Mega Charizard, my second go-to Mega will be Scissor. And I think he's a great Mega, he's really strong. The only thing is he can't really take fire hits well. So that'll give you an idea of what we're going to move on to for our next Pokemon. So we're going to give it the Scissorite, we're going to give it Bullet Punch, we're going to give it Superpower, we're going to give it Bug Bite. And the reason we're going to give it Bug Bite is for the Technician boost, because Bug Bite is 60, and with the Technician boost it's going to be 90 power plus stab, and then on top of Scissor's humongous attack, it's going to be great. We're going to give it Swords Dance just in case we get in a bad situation where we actually need to use Swords Dance. We're going to 252 in attack and 252 in HP because we're not going to really work off the speed. I think we can work off the speed a little bit, but I think working off the special defense will be a little bit better just in case we get in a bad situation, because the defense is great. The only thing is that is bad on Mega Scissor is a special attack and speed. So I think working off of this is going to work a lot better. We can get the maximum amount of damage that we can do with Mega Scissor. So as I said, at the moment we have a fire weakness, and Gastrodon, just in case Gastrodon is taken out, we're going to need something to be able to take those fire hits, or basically be immune to fire hits, and that's where we're going to use Heatran. Heatran's Flash Fire ability is going to give it immunity to fire attacks, plus that extra damage when you use a fire attack. So just in case you get in a bad situation, you can even bait Mega Scissor, you can even bait Doublade, put him out there, waiting for a fire attack from anything, really, a Charizard, anything, send it in against a Heatran, and most Pokemon can do anything to a Heatran if they are of the fire typing. Like, most people actually use Heatran against my Charizard, and I can't really do much. I can keep on spamming Dragon Pulse, but that isn't going to really do much. What we're going to do is we're going to give it Air Balloon to be immune to any, like I said, we're going to work off of immunity. So adding Air Balloon is going to give it an immunity of ground. So if they do want to hit us with an Earthquake, they're going to have to take down an Air Balloon first. So we're going to give it Air Balloon, we're going to give it Lava Plume to hopefully get that 30% chance of burn. Hopefully that ends up happening. We're going to give it Earth Power. We're going to give it... what else can we give it? We can give it Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon is a good one. We're going to give it blah blah blah, and we're going to give it Hidden Power Ice, because most people don't expect a Hidden Power Ice, and if they will... Now a lot more people are starting to run Hidden Power Ice on this thing, but usually it's like a setup for other things like Stealth Rocks. So we're going to do an all-offensive Heatran. So we're going to give it 252 special attack. Since there is no way to recover anything, I think we should give it 100 here. Actually 156 here. And then 100 down here. And we're going to make it timid. So we can try to outspeed things. Actually, you know what? We can make it modest. It's either... I think timid will work better for this one, just in case. Just in case we get in a bad situation, we can hopefully outspeed something. So hopefully that timid helps us. If not, we're gonna change it to modest during our runs using this team. The next thing is, because of Gastrodon, we're gonna need something to be able to take hits and also deal hits that are of the grass typing. So we're gonna use not Mega Venusaur, what am I talking about? We're gonna use regular Venusaur. And Venusaur is great. I think in the last video, hopefully it gives you an idea of how great Venusaur can be, especially with the chlorophyll, just in case if a Mega Charizard Y comes out, if it's already weak, you can take it out with something because of the chlorophyll boost. So we're gonna give it Black Sludge. get back some health. Basically, we're going to be running the exact same set that we were running in the other Charizard Y team. So we're going to give it Chlorophyll, we're going to Black Sludge, we're going to work off of Sludge Bomb, we're going to give it Giga Drain, we're going to give it Synthesis, and we're going to give it Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire always catches them off guard. So now we're here, we're going to make it modest. We're going to make the exact same Venusaur that we made. So we're going to give it 198 here, give it 98 here, oops, 98 here, 98 here, and around 98 here, and then 16 in HP. And that's what we're going to work off of right there. And the last Pokemon for the set should be, I've seen Clefairy being run as of late, and originally Josh and I thought of Clefairy being something cool, and it became really popular. Not the same set that everybody runs Unaware, so that's the set that we're gonna run today. But am I spelling this wrong? Oh, you know what? Yes, I am. There it is. We were thinking of running the Magikarp set, but oops, I'm so off today. We're gonna do Clefable, not Clefairy. We were gonna run the Magikarp set, and we ended up making it work in game, but it seems like Unaware is better now. So we're gonna give it Leftovers. Although I don't believe in having more than 2 items, I think for this situation to actually be able to make Doublade viable for OU, we're gonna need to break that that item clause. We'll give it Leftovers. We're gonna give it Charge Beam. We're gonna give it Flamethrower. We're gonna give it Moonblast, and we're gonna give it Moonlight since we can't give it Soft Boiled. We're gonna make it bold. We're gonna make this defensive as well. 252 here, 252 here, and 6 in special attack. So here we have our team that we're gonna be using on the next episode. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to use Doublade viably. And if you have any other questions, you can comment down below on YouTube, or you can go to our website, perfectpokemon.com, and there's a set specific to Doublade. You can check out the 2 sets. Josh made one, I made one, and we're going to be doing this every Sunday. So hopefully you guys liked the video. In the next video, we'll actually be testing out the team, and I'll see you guys next time.